Hi Virgo, Healing Grasshopper here to do your third week in September video, the 16th to the 22nd. The devil. Okay. So I'm going to go out on a limb here, Virgo. I vaguely remember from your past videos that you've been eliminating things in your life. You've really been trying to pull away from your difficulties here. So the devil is just pointing out kind of like the residual baggage that you've been carrying. The things that are toxic in your life that you haven't really been able to remove. I don't know if the word is able. You haven't focused on them enough to realize that you need to eliminate them, perhaps. But let's see what else we got here. The next two cards, at least. Okay. Page of Pentacles. Okay. Not reversed. So we've got Page of Pentacles here, and then we've got the Nine of Pentacles. So I really don't feel like the devil is that much of a problem here, even though it's showing up as the first card. Um, it's just like the devil is very benign here, I'm feeling. Like it's just tying up of loose ends, Virgo. There are some things that you're going to need to admit to yourself that you need to change. We're gonna try and find out what those some of those things are, if we can. Yeah, you see, Two of Swords is exactly what I just said. There are things that you need to awaken to that you need to eliminate. It's like you aren't focused on it. You're not. You may know on some level that you need to change things, but you kind of ignore it. You put it on the back burner because it's like, you've got so much else to deal with. You're not going to deal with this now. This could be things like a bunch of little things, like not going to bed on time, right? You have a whole lot to do during the day lately, especially now you're putting together businesses and new things in your life, so there are a lot of busy things, lots of tasks that you need to do. But, for stress relief, at the end of the day, you binge watch things on Netflix. And that really points to just about everyone, including me. Excuse my I don't know if you guys can hear my stuffiness, but my allergies are bothering me today. Okay. Three of Cups in the center of your reading. Like I said, this devil thing is pretty benign. It doesn't mean like, never mind, don't worry about it, don't bother. You need to take care of it because it's going to affect your plans here. It's going to affect the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is you really starting to grab a hold to something beneficial, something lucrative. And when you grab a hold of something like that, it's like you want the road to be as clear as you can. You want your figurative vehicle, like your chariot to be as light as possible, right? Speaking in metaphors, but it's not a good thing to step into a new life with a whole bunch of bad habits. Okay, well, the supervisor has come to check my work here. I think this is upright. Lila. Okay. Anybody, could you let me work, please? Can you let Mama work? Hmm? I love you so much. Okay, get down. Don't don't fight me. I'm sorry, guys. No, 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 no. Okay. So the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is like, and it's below the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is uh comfort and luxury and, not a care in the world type situation. But the Seven of Pentacles is like, oh, am I ever going to get here? Yeah, you're going to get there. But there's some work that you need to do, especially getting rid of the devil. And we've got to stop ignoring things and take the bull by the horns and nip things in the bud and all those cliches, you know? Can't ignore these things anymore. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is kind of like, hurry up and fix this, you know, make your decisions and fix this because, things are starting to, the momentum is starting to pick up in your life towards something positive. So let's hurry up and dump the negative. Yeah. Gaining momentum in your endeavors and what you are working on. So this certainly answers the question to the Seven of Pentacles. Page of Wands. Good. I'm glad to see it. Page of Wands and in a beautiful diagonal with the devil. This is you finally seeing, like, okay, I know what I need to do now, right? Because in the beginning of the reading, I said that I had the feeling that there were bad habits and things that you really need to eliminate in your life that you're not really paying attention to. So it's as if once you call attention to them, it's not going to be like, oh my God, I didn't know that was there. You know it's there, but it's just in the backgrounds that you don't really pay much attention to. It'll be more like, oh yeah, that's true. I didn't realize it was impeding me as much as it is, type thing. But that's what that is. Like, oh yeah, this I see now. I really need to do this now, right? Um, the Four of Cups, not reversed. So Four of Cups is, you know, having a bad taste in your mouth from things that have happened in the past, which really impedes you moving forward. And my advice to you with this, Virgo, yes, to focus on the positive, because I always say that for this card. And I mean, that's pretty much like almost literally what this card is saying. Focus up here in the positive and what the universe is handing you, not what's happened in the past already. Um, but it's almost as if it's like for this reading, you can attribute these three cups to the devil. Like stop staring at the cups already, pick the cups up, take him to the kitchen and wash them. Or throw them in the dumpster, you know? Like there's something that needs to be done with these three cups. Don't just sit there and, stare at them or, just leave them there because they're going to come back to bite you later. Like you gotta, it has to be taken care of. And as soon as that's out of the way, then this cup that the universe is handing you is going to be of more significance to you. We tend to want things um, right away and on a silver platter, which is part of the reason why we go get tarot readings, right? Because you're really hoping that the tarot reader is going to be like, "Oh, good fortune. You're going to win the lottery. Your boyfriend's coming back to you." You know, that kind of thing. We really would like to hear those instant messages, but a lot of the time spirit is like, "Listen, There's this happening. We would like to help you with this. Please stop ignoring it. Or, let's get the ball rolling with this. The hangman is a new perspective, which is good, which is what you need. And see, it's in this diagonal with the page of wands. Like, I see what to do now. This, there is that perspective that you need to really fuel the page here. The Three of Cups in the center is about celebration. And this is general celebration. It can be with others because a lot of the time, Three of Cups does point to celebration in a group. Okay, yeah. Hold on. I'm not going to say anything else about the Three of Cups until get the rest of our cards. Hold on. Okay, not reversed. Okay. Well, that was a fumble. It's a fumble as well. Sorry, guys. Okay. Okay, clarity. Fabulous. Yes. Okay. I don't feel a whole lot of other people right now. This is very, very much focused on you. But this can be saying that at some points you will not be alone on your journey. Right now, the majority of you, if you're not single and complete loner type thing, in cleaning up your life, you are doing it on your own. And it's something that you kind of need to do on your own because you're dealing with your own like vices and habits and that kind of thing that you have to deal with within yourself. Um, but as soon as you get past that, it will make room for better relationships and will attract higher vibrational relationships. Now we have the star here that's about wishes, wish, wishes granted. Um, Also in the potential of your wishes and the direction that you're taking. But in order for this to move forward, there needs to be a balance in things because right now the devil screams out that there is an imbalance. So things will be better achieved and there'll be better momentum once you achieve that balance in your life. Page of Cups, too, is talking about your dreams. See how we have wishes granted, potential for a positive outcome, and you have what you desire here. And then you have the luxury here, you've got the momentum, and you've got high vibrational connections. So this is like you're moving towards the well-rounded life of what everyone wants. Peace in their life is, you know, and again, the only thing in the way of that peace is the devil. Keeps bringing us back to the devil. But that's what the first card always does. It pulls us back, right back in, in a circle to the beginning all the time in my readings. Everything corresponds to the first card. I need two more, please. Chariot. Didn't I mention the chariot before? Yes. Right, it's attached to the hangman. We've got the Seven of Swords. This is the working smarter, not harder card. So in this reading, this is like rising above toxicity in a clever way. Like you're really using your healthy and fresh point of view to see things well. Um, to have a clear picture of things, Ace of Swords, by the way, to work out these problems here. Because dealing with the devil is never easy, right? It's never like, oh, quick fix. I see you, devil. We just shoo you away. You know, the devil is always attached to a whole lot of things that we need to untangle, right? So this is that untangling in the most efficient way possible so that you can get on with things. The chariot. The chariot is urging you to move away from the past. And I'm happy to see that you have less and less cards, Virgo, in your readings that point to your past. There are only two here, the Four of Cups and the Devil. The rest of it is like, potential, momentum, looking towards the future, expecting luxury and good karma. Um, so overall, this is not a bad reading, Virgo. This is a good reading. You're on the right path. You just got to work on letting go of some baggage. That's all. And then your chariot will be able to move faster. That's all. Okay, guys? I'm looking forward to hearing from you in the comment section. I answer every single one with glee. It's like Christmas morning, hearing from my viewers. Um, wow, this is getting worse and worse, my allergies, as I'm doing this reading. I'm sorry, guys. The ragweed is just really bothering me this year. Um, Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers and beyond. Um, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you don't miss future videos. Um, I'm assuming that this is your sun sign that you're watching. If it is, you might not know that your um, North Node, Moon, and Rising signs are also just as important to follow. If you don't know what those are, you can find out pretty easily online and for free online. Just Google calculate my blank sign, find out what they are, come back to the Healing Grasshopper channel, and watch the corresponding videos. If you're really inclined to helping this channel, what would really be helpful is going into my playlists. Um, I've made a lot of convenient playlists for you. There is a Virgo playlist, or you can choose some of the others. Put it on autoplay as background noise. You can even do this while you sleep because watch hours are everything to help a channel grow. Shout out to all of my English speaking viewers, my US, UK, Australia, and Canada viewers. I see you in my analytics, and I'm so grateful for your support. My non English speakers, my Spanish speakers, Portuguese speakers, Filipino, Indian. I really do appreciate you guys as well. It's always fun to see you guys in my analytics. Um, I had an Indian Hindi speaker ask me to dub my videos, which is a wonderful idea. Definitely have added that to my goals. But the thing is that dubbing is really expensive. So what I'm asking is that you stick with the channel, um, help it grow, and put up with the subtitles for now. And at some point when the channel grows, we will get to the dubbing together. Okay? I will speak to you soon, Virgo. Love, light, and many blessings.